Crete. This is Crete. And yet you say, this could be anywhere. Any place where sunshine bounces off a sleepy sea, cut to glistening ribbons of wakefulness. It's true. This could be any island, many a beach, for those who want no more than sun and sea. But this is Crete, a land of such a past that the past is ever present, carved into rock by man and by nature, as these seashore caves were carved thousands of years before the birth of Christ. Then they sheltered people who enriched the world. Now they're summer houses for peasants who can think of no other island, no other beach. This is Crete, a simple land, once the seat of supreme civilization. Ignored by most, submerged beneath the waters of Elunda, are the ruins of a port that recalls the festooned ships in which those early Cretans sailed to Europe, to Scandinavia, to Iceland, possibly to England, where part of Stonehenge suggests a Cretan's culture. All this 1400 years before Christ, and the boatmen who row you wonder why you came. Submerged, forgotten fragments of a history that saw Gortine captured by the legions of imperial Rome, saw drama played out as no theatre could present it, saw Titus, commissioned by St. Paul to convert the Cretans, become the city's first bishop. Climb back still further. Climb back 500 years to a time before the Romans advanced, when Crete was advanced to the point of a law code, stone-carved laws of a land learned in such matters as divorce and dowries, adultery and adoption. Called ox-plough script because it runs backwards and forwards like a ploughed field, it stands in sharp contrast to the Crete of today. An island of donkeys, still they're used to pull the grain-threshing sleighs that date back to the Cretans' primitive ancestors. Still, the winnowing is done by tossing it to the wind until the chaff is blown away. Fresh fruit and vegetables make up a large part of the island's diet, for Crete cannot grow enough grain to support its people. What is wrested from the dry earth becomes bread in communal village ovens. In this way, the hot sun is a friend. It allows work outside that otherwise would need accommodation. Cloth making, perhaps sail making, for sails are still unfurled by the thousand, the sails of countless windmills that pump precious water to irrigate parched groves of olives and bananas. And though so sorely needed, perhaps the windmill is a symbol of this Don Quixote land. Bananas, but here too the carob grows, the bean that once was a standard measure and gave its Greek name to our measure of gold and precious stone, the carat. Lack of water is a tremendous problem. 2/3 of Crete is largely barren, fit only for the nomadic grazing of goats. There are hardly any cows on the island, and goats provide all the milk. Even here is a paradox. They are the mainstays of a way of life, and yet they devastate the land. What happened to this island when 2,000 years ago she lived the richest life on earth? Despite the hardships Crete imposes on its people, there is something of the old wonder in their faces. And there is time, always there is time, to listen to the age-old lyre and to dance. Daedalus in Knossos once contrived a dancing floor for fair-haired Ariadne. Homer wrote of Knossos, but not until 1900 did Sir Arthur Evans excavate the site. Those sacred horns crown the palace walls, this legendary palace of the Minos that looks upon Mount Euctus where myth claims Zeus is buried. A palace of brilliant architecture, which yet requires no further explanation than the rows of giant storage pots. Those wise Minoans built nothing of use that had not beauty too. It is still amazing the ease with which the Minoans combined technical accomplishment with artistic refinement. They had a drainage system unequaled till the 19th century and magnificent frescoes. The Minos held his beauties in high regard. How else when Mother Nature was the goddess they adored? This, then, is Crete. And yet you say, this could be anywhere? Holiday here with happiness, but find some desert isle where man has ventured nothing if you want no more than sun and sea.